this you witnessing. Now we jumping up and down, getting faded.
Oh my goodness. I feel a little bit crusty, dusty, a little musty. But I want to take my hair out while we chit chat. Hey YouTube, it's me Kristianna. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to When in Doubt Pink. It is very early. I have about 2 hours before I have to start doing work. And I'm hoping that that's enough time for me to take these braids out because my scalp is ready, is ready, okay? Is ready. I got these braids because I was going out of town back to back. Not necessarily because I really wanted box braids, you know what I mean? But it's just easier when you're like traveling not to have to bring a bunch of stuff sometimes. And it's been almost a month now. It's been almost a month. My scalp will snitch on me. It's been almost a month. So I'm not like really wasting the braids by taking them out right now, but there's a part of me that feels like, all right, you could have probably went another 2 weeks, but I want to be free. I just want to be free. I just want to be free. So we're going to go ahead and get to going. I also want to wash my hair in the shower today. So I'm just trying to be quick about things. Anyway, we're gonna talk, we're gonna chat. This is my February roundup. Okay, so we have our mental health check-in, things that brought me joy in the month of February, challenges and goals, beauty, music, books, TV shows and movies, pop culture chatter, trends and internet memes, and the tea on me. I can already tell you that some of these categories won't be addressed in this video just because, you know, February is the shortest month of the whole damn year, and so the fact that it's already over in a couple more days is shaking me up. I think we got 2 more days left. And I was like sick for a whole week of this month and didn't move an inch, so I feel like I just kind of missed this month altogether is how it feels. So yeah, that's the tea on my physical health. I think mentally I'm doing okay. I'm just like feeling very bored, you know. I was just talking to a friend last night about this. Is like, I hate when I start to feel bored because then I do stupid stuff. As we probably all do. I'm probably, you know, not the only one that does things I shouldn't do when I'm bored. I have Dunkin'. I am excited that we're almost through the winter. Like, we're going into March. We'll be doing the thing with the clocks again soon. We'll be going into spring, and I don't know, like this is really the time of the year I look forward to all year long. Summer is my favorite season. I feel like I come alive in the spring like many other people. I'm looking forward to what is in front of us. Things that brought me joy in the month of February. I had kind of wrote down very loosely last month that I wanted to get back to doing like a weekly outreach of people who I want to stay in community with. Although I wrote it down, I ended up not having to do it the way that I thought that I would. So like, before I would pick one day a week and I would go down the list of people who were on my like reach out and touch list and just hit them up, whether it's a text message or a phone call or whatever. And I would do that once a week. Maybe I wouldn't hit up the same exact people. Sometimes I would, depends on who the people are. And I was thinking about how that actually kept me in community with people and like made it more balanced, that I'm reaching out to people and they're reaching out to me, blah blah blah. I think I stopped doing it because then after a while it started feeling like people weren't always reciprocating, right? And then I started getting kind of salty about it because that's who I am, and stopped. But I've been missing, I don't know, I've been missing people. What's funny is that even though I wrote that shit down, I haven't had to to do it because people have been reaching out to me like organically, and I'm super interested in some of these relationships that I'm kind of nurturing right now. A couple of them are just, you know, like I have like one friend who she is like a naturally kind of guarded person, you know, and she doesn't really let anybody in. But I've been realizing more and more recently, oh, I could have cut this so much shorter. I could have cut that braid so much shorter. This is the bang. I forgot I got bangs. Okay. All right. It's a little bit risky though, because I don't know how many of these braids have bangs in them, but the one next to it would definitely, right? Okay. All right, we're gonna cut this one real short and see what y'all gonna watch me cut the shit out my hair because I know it's bra strap length now, so I gotta be extra careful. Anyway, it's just been nice not only having people like want to talk to me, but they're like reaching out to me, and I can feel people just like letting me into their lives a lot more. I'm starting to have a very short list of like day-to-day friends again, people who are like hitting me up and I'm hitting them up on a regular basis, to where now I'm like knowing what's going on with them daily, you know. That's what I call like a day-to-day friend, and it's just making me really happy because, you know, I've talked about this before, but a couple years back I let go of 2 of my like day-to-day friends in a short period of time. I just needed to be free of them for, you know, reasons, but I never replaced them in my life necessarily. And there have been like consequences for not having regular friends that I could talk to, and so it just feels nice that I can feel people wanting to have that type of relationship with me. I guess it just feels nice to feel like I matter to people, you know? Yeah, I don't want to get too like gooey over here. Okay, here we go. That was another bang. Challenges and goals. I didn't write too much for this because I just haven't been thinking about it that much. But I think a lot of you know already that I have a blog, like a written newsletter kind of blog. I thought about doing a Substack, but I really love having my own website and just being able to own my shit. But I have so many drafts. So many drafts on my blog of stuff that I've written, started writing, concepts of things I want to write about, etc. And so my new like challenge right now is to actually go ahead and finish some of that stuff and release it to the world. Like I released a blog post last week and I think the week before, and so I'm doing okay, but I just know I have some stuff in there that like some stuff is based off of things we've already talked about, and then there's stuff that we haven't talked about but that are concepts of things I want to write about, and I just keep not doing it. But mostly because, you know, life is lifing, but also I think there's just a part of me that's like always nervous about releasing things, and will people take it seriously? Will people take me seriously? There's a little bit of insecurity mixed in there. I think that's okay. I think it's okay to admit that too. But I really want to like get into it, you know, and have stuff like scheduled out months out. I would really love that. I'm working on it. Okay, this one has a hair sticking out of it, so I think that this is also a bang. This one is, I think this one. Beauty. I just had an idea on the spot. I had made a video. I was like sick and trying to film, and then I ended up not filming anymore after a certain point. But I did a little beauty haul in there, and I think I'm just gonna insert that here. Chaperone. Anyway, okay, they used this palette on her to achieve one of her mini makeup looks, and I saw the palette and I was like, girl, I need it. Ooh. Okay, so first of all, I should say I've never had a MAC palette before, so this is my very first one. Gorgeous. It's got like this reflective hard case. Ooh, the plastic falling out. Ooh, it's got a heavy mirror in it too. The mirror is making it feel heavy, I think. You know, I could peel the thing off, but this color story is just so pretty. Gorgeous. And a true black in here. I love like a good true black eyeshadow. This is fun. That blue up here too is interesting. Yeah, I know me and blue eyeshadow go together real bad. Okay, next, maybe it makes sense to open up my Ipsy. My February Ipsy is here, so maybe we just open that. Cute. Okay, I saw the bag online for this month, and I didn't think it, ooh, I didn't think it was this cute. Look at the handle, it's a lollipop. Cute. And then the bag itself is like textured. You couldn't see this online. I lost a nail, y'all. Pray for me. I'm really in the struggle. I'm sick, I'm losing my nails. Okay, my hair is combed, but you know, I'm in the house. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Okay, we have an acne treatment, which I don't have. Acne, is it an acne treatment? Oh, no, sorry. It's a toner. They gave me a toner. Anybody can use a toner. I find also they help me to get the rest of my makeup off. I like this. I'm gonna put this in my travel kit, actually. Very good. From Cisa. It's Cisa? I don't know. They're always sending me brands I've never heard of, but that's why I like shopping with Ipsy. Okay, so this next one is a salicylic acid cleanser, face cleanser. Also can use that. Pore refining from Rodial. I wonder if it smells like anything. Not that I can smell a lot. It does smell like something. It's got like a flowery smell. Okay, next we got, what's this? Concentrated ginseng from Suwasu renewing cream. Interesting. Let's open it. Oh, it's so cute. This packaging is so cute. How little. Ah, nice. Oh my god, it smells amazing. I love ginger. This makes you want to lick it. It smells exactly like very, very strong. I don't know if I'd want it on my face necessarily with how strong it smells, but it does smell really good. Okay, what's this? Can't tell. I have to take the little, is it a blush? Berry Crush Mo Jelly Blush / lip tint. Ah, who made this? Oh, Mo Beauty is what the brand is called. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to get the plastic off. See, the packaging itself is very cute though. Ooh. Oh, backwards. Okay, like a purple, like a deep purple, almost blue color. I'm gonna swatch it to see. Ooh. Oh, it's really jelly feeling. This is soft, like a soft jelly situation. I don't like it. It feels weird. It feels weird. The color is pretty though. I don't know if this is necessary. I don't know. Because I'm a girly that wears makeup like every day, and I like a lot of makeup. Like I like to look like I'm wearing makeup. Stuff like this isn't always okay, it goes on jelly feeling and it dries down really fast. I didn't expect my hand to be dry when I touched it just now, but it is. I'm not always like super into sheer stuff, like Your Skin But Better. Like I don't always like that. But that's just me, you know. So the next thing is a liquid highlighter from Chica Beauty, and it's like in a gold color, kind of gold. Let's swatch it. Okay, that's pretty. You see, very, very pigmented gold and appropriate for my skin tone. Oh, and it blends really nicely. Blends very nicely. I'm into it. This is probably my favorite item of everything that was just in this bag, and the bag itself. So cute. Okay, next, I've been wanting just like some pigments to use when I'm trying to do like a cut crease that isn't like my concealer that I'm always using. So I got a bunch of these city color canvas based paints basically, and they're in a ton of colors. Wait, let me get it. I think it'd be easier for me to just grab the paper to figure out how many is in here, because there's like a lot of them, and they're like in a lot of the primary, secondary colors. Does it say? Nope, doesn't say how many. Okay, but they were affordable. So the brand is called City Colors again, and I paid $13 for the product, $5 for shipping. 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it's like $1 a piece. Very good, and like I said, in a ton of colors. So I'm excited to be able to play with that at some point. I ordered from Bath and Body Works because they were also having a sale. I think I got 2 candles, as to not get too ahead of myself. Yeah, 2 in here. Ooh, smells good already. See, that's the one thing, when you a cat mama, you gotta be doing any and everything to keep them smells down. I don't like to actually have my house smelling like I'm a cat mama. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. For the pet parents. And it's like you still have to do like that balance of also staying away from scents that will kill your sweetheart. But baby, she be alright. Okay, so this one is pink lavender. So this one is pink lavender espresso. Cute. And smells like exactly that. It's got a heavy like coffee aura. Okay, so rich pink lavender, caramel espresso. Yeah, that's what it is. Caramel, espresso beans, smooth vanilla. Yeah, and it's not like aggressive. It's pretty smelling, very light. Kind of want to burn that, but I feel like I don't want to waste it while I'm like sick and can't hardly smell it. Now this one is raspberries and whipped vanilla, also with the very simple packaging. Just a coincidence, not like an intentional aesthetic choice. I just liked what it said. I don't like that this is shaking around in the thing though. That's kind of wild. Okay, this one has like a heavy citrus smell. What is it? What's going on? Pink raspberry, strawberry vanilla bean, sugared lemon drops. That the lemon is what's taking over the smell, but also has like a very light way about it. I'm super into it. I love pretty smells. I think I'm gonna put this one in the bathroom. Next. Okay, the last thing I got is from Amazon. So let's do that. So my hair is in braids right now, but I'm kind of struggling with whether or not I want to keep them. I only got the braids because I was going away for 2 weeks, but now I'm back home and I'm like, I kind of want my hair out, but also I don't want to waste these braids because they still look very good. They're like very fresh. But when I'm done with them, okay, I got a new blow dryer. It's a brush blow dryer from Revlon. You can see it better this way. I have a brush blow dryer, but I've had it for years, and the bristles on it, like these little protective things, have gone off of it. And I'm starting to like pull my hair out with it, so I was like, let me go ahead and replace it with something new. But I'm looking forward to the fact that this one is like a square, where the one I have right now is a circle, and so that's like less area of like being able to get my hair dried, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. Yay me. That's it, y'all. Okay, let's talk about music. You guys, I have been released from the shackles of Cisco, Drew Hill and the boys, Jodeci. Oh my god. If you know, you know. There's a playlist on Spotify somebody made of like Drew Hill's greatest hits, and at the bottom of the playlist there's tons of other like bad boy, like R&B boys, whatever, like from the same period of time. And the playlist eats, okay? It really does eat. However, I didn't expect to be stuck listening to it for like 2 months straight. My earworm was so bad. It was so bad. I like, every time I would try to listen to something else, like I'd be like, that beat reminds me of that Drew Hill song. And I would go back to just like listening to the Drew Hill songs. Whatever. I've been freed. For whatever reason, my earworm has released me. And I know everybody's been talking about Kendrick Lamar lately, and I was inspired to go back to another playlist that I made, where it's Lana Del Rey's Born to Die Paradise Edition, and Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly. I call it Lana Pimps a Butterfly. And I really love this mix, you know. I made it years ago, but for whatever reason I was like, ooh, like I think that these two albums on one playlist would eat, and it does. I wish that To Pimp a Butterfly was just a little bit longer, because I am using the Paradise edition of Born to Die, and that's like, you know, longer. But I also love Born to Die though. Like, I haven't loved the Lana Del Rey album more than that one, like, ever. Like, like it's my absolute favorite Lana Del Rey album. So I've been listening to that a lot, and finding new favorites all over again. I think my favorite song on the To Pimp a Butterfly album is actually an interlude called For Sale. That's my favorite track. It says that it's an interlude, but it's long. It's like 4 minutes a song. I was watching Olay and Friends on YouTube, and they were kind of talking about the rap beef and talking about what Drake could be doing differently, or how he could survive losing this rap beef so epically, you know. People kept saying like he should go away, take a break for a year, come back, blah blah blah. Drake just dropped dropped a collabo album with Party Next Door, like immediately after the Super Bowl, and I listened to it because although like Drake sucks in a lot of ways, I'm still kind of a Drake stan a little bit, just a little bit, you know. I like Kendrick Lamar too, but I would be a damn lie if I like told you I knew Kendrick's whole catalog the same way I do Drake's catalog. I would be a fucking liar. Like a fucking liar I would be. So I listened to the Party Next Door Drake banger, and it is a banger. I have several favorites that I've put on my general hip-hop playlist. And low-key though, like even though everybody was like, oh, like Drake should just go into hiding and just like maybe give up on music for a little while, I'm kind of glad he did. He's taking the shit on the chin. I also really enjoyed that on this album he doesn't talk about the beef. Like, I think there's like maybe a couple of little baby references, but this is not about Kendrick at all, and I really appreciate that, because if this shit had been about the beef, I would have been over it. Like, I'm done. I'm tired of talking about it. All right, you lost, you know what I mean? And he knows he lost, very clearly to me, because he's not dragging it. He lost. Portamento by The Drums. I've been listening to The Drums again for the quirky girlies who like quirky music. I love The Drums. They're one of my favorite bands. And I woke up with one of the songs from Portamento on my heart, and I've just been listening to the album like it just came out yesterday. I love that for me, again, because I am free of the 2-month earworm of Dru Hill. And I'm just like opening my mind up to some new music. I also saw on Spotify that actually there's a ton of new music that I missed over the last couple of months. So now I have a list of albums that I need to listen to, or that I not need to listen to, but like I want to listen to. So I'm looking forward to that. Ooh, my edges. That's the one thing. My hair doesn't like being braided, and at the slightest amount of tension, my edges will just fall out. Like, they're like, oh, you don't want us here. Fine, we're out. We're out of here. Let's get into these books. Okay, so you guys already know I was reading Fake It Till You Bake It. Liked it. I didn't expect that the spice in that book would be as spicy as it was. And that's the thing, right? I be telling y'all I'm reading books not knowing that it's gonna be spicy, and then I be feeling embarrassed that y'all know I read it. All right, sex is a natural part of life, but okay, I just don't be wanting people to know that I read some spicy stuff. All right. But I didn't know it was gonna be like that. It didn't seem like it was like gonna be that kind of book, but it was. It wasn't like aggressive, to be clear, but it was very detailed. It was more detailed than I've read in a while. Anywho, Fake It Till You Bake It, loved it. There's a sequel. I bought the sequel, haven't started reading it yet. Actually need to kind of figure out how I'm going to weave it in, because I have some other books ahead of it, but I also am very curious as to what happens next. I listened to a couple books this month. How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwang, which I think is so funny. Like, I never thought about like Asian authors, not in any kind of intensive way, right? And I saw the title before I saw the name, you know, and I was interested in listening to the book, and it was good. I listened to it on Chirp. I discovered Chirp recently, which is kind of like an Audible, but not owned by Amazon. Not that I'm getting rid of my Audible account, I'm not. But I don't know, I've just been really interested in other ways to get media. I don't know. Not for any particular reason, but I just feel like even though, like, I keep saying to y'all, like, I'm never gonna be like that book girly, but the interest in reading has like really struck me in listening to books and stuff, and I'm also learning about how to get some of these books and things at a cheaper rate, and I don't know, so I'm just like, I'm into it right now. I'm riding a wave, you know, and it's a positive thing for me, being able to read a little bit more, stretch my imagination a little bit more, and support marginalized communities who are also writing amazing stories. And so this is the second book that I've listened to by an Asian author, and the last one was Yellowface I listened to. But what's so funny is that both of them, even though it's two different authors, they both write about people who are also authors, or like writers of some sort, you know. I was like, I wonder, like, is that a thing, or is that a coincidence? Kicking the tripod, child. I think we good. I kicked the heck out this tripod. I just finished listening to Assassin's Blade by Sarah J Maas. Everybody, okay, so if you know, you know, Assassin's Blade is a prequel book that comes out somewhere around the 4th or 5th book in the series. Like, for whatever reason, she decided to make a prequel like halfway through this thing, and there's a lot of arguments about whether or not you should read the prequel book in the order that she spit it out, or if you're new to listening to the if you're new to the series, should you go ahead and start with this prequel. And now that I finished it, I could see how you could actually just start right there. I chose to enter this world in the way that she put it out, because I thought, I don't know, like, that's maybe how I should do it. But now that I've just finished the prequel, I realized I think it would have been deeper for me starting this series if I had started with the prequel. So that was really interesting. For some reason though, as much as I love Sarah J Maas, and like, I've actually been thinking about rereading Crescent City, even though those books are fucking thick as hell. I've been thinking about rereading just because I miss those characters. It's so weird. This is so weird. But like, I really miss those characters. I miss the Court of Thorn and Roses. Like, I've been thinking about rereading that, taking all my books home, because all those books are at the office, at my office at work. I got like a little book club, a little library I done started up, you know, at the job. I'm thinking about taking all my books home and rereading them because I miss those characters. I miss the worlds. I miss all that. But I haven't even finished this Throne of Glass series, but for whatever reason I'm struggling, and it's wild to me because this is her first series. Like she put the other books out later. And it's not that I don't like it, but I have a hard time reading it. And I know that it's not that I don't like it, because every time I go to listen to the story, I'm super into it. So I don't know. So like I started reading Empire of Storms. I think I was telling you guys that on my travel vlog, that I was reading Empire of Storms. And as soon as I started reading it, it was like, I was like, oh no, I want to go back and find the Audible version of this. And that's what I did. I just spent my credit for the month on Empire of Storms, so now I done bought the book twice. But I think I need to just commit to listening to the rest of this story, because I do want to know what happens, and it is a good story, but for whatever reason I'm struggling to actually read it. So I don't know, maybe that's normal, I'm not sure. The next thing I'm listening to is I'm Still Here, Dignity in a World Made for Whiteness, by Austin Channing Brown. You know, I'm always gonna read me an old nasty book about racism. Oh man, you know, it's one of my favorite things to like dig into and to intellectualize, so of course I'm gonna do that. And shit, I feel like I gotta hurry up and listen to the damn book before it's illegal, because the way that these book bans is going down right now. And what's funny, well not funny, but like interesting to me, is like some of the books on the book ban list are books that I already read, and I'm like, ha ha ha, I already read the shit. You banning it, but I already read the shit, so there. So there. Or I own it already. You know, my goodness, we are in very, very scary times. And I was like watching some YouTubers talk about like how we're in very scary times, but people are so damn tired, people are burnt out, people are broke, people are struggling, you know, that it's making it even easier for fascism to glide in and out of our government right now. Like, very scary. Just like how scary it is that all my damn edges are coming out. Very scary. Whew. 100 strands a day, 100 strands a day. It's been 28 days since I've had my hair done. TV shows and movies, very, very short. I've just been watching mostly Harry Potter, rewatching, you know. I've watched Harry Potter like a billion times, and it just never gets old to me. Something about that world that makes me feel safe. You know, fuck the lady who wrote it, but love Harry Potter. And really what I need to do is plug up my DVD player, because I actually have the Harry Potter series and the Twilight Saga. I have them both on DVD. It's funny, they was back to talking about books real quick. They was talking about how Kindle, starting today actually, if you don't own a Kindle device, none of the books that you buy for Kindle will actually be yours. Like, you'll always be a renter, and they'll be able to take the books away anytime. Or this one girl was saying something that was really interesting too, about like how just with ebooks generally, like authors can go in and rephrase stuff or rewrite stuff after the book has already published through e-reading. I thought that was very interesting. I think I told you guys that I was trying to become like an iPad reading girly. I don't think it's for me, and so I'm gonna, when I'm actually reading, I think I'm gonna stick to physical books. But also I'm like, damn, let me get my hands on these physical books, because it sounds like if you're gonna pay to read a book, you should be able to have it whenever you want and not just be renting it. Like, if I'm gonna pay the money for a book, I should own it then. It's getting weird, y'all. It's getting really weird. Anywho, I've been watching Harry Potter and The Office. I used to hate The Office because I felt like those people should form a union against Michael Scott. But now that I'm a little bit older, I just find the series to be hilarious. And I love that for me. There's also a character on there that kind of reminds me of an ex-boyfriend. But anyway. Okay, so pop culture chatter. I think I already kind of talked about the Drake and Drake's downfall. Pop culture chatter. I don't really have anything. Like I said, it feels like I've been on another planet all month and now I'm just like dropping down, you know? If it don't have nothing to do with the Drake Kendrick beef or the Sims 4 going to hell, then I probably don't know much about it. And I don't know if it matters, like, you know, keeping my ears to the streets. Honestly, I feel better when I don't, but you know, they say like ignorance is bliss, but is that okay? I actually don't think so. I actually don't think so, especially in these crazy times. The orange man is doing a number on our country. Elon Musk is actually running our country, and it feels like there's not a lot we can do. I don't know, I guess, but continue to organize in the ways that we do if you are someone who organizes. Not much tea on me. Like I said, I went to Alaska this month. I went to California this month. I got some trips planned for March I'm looking forward to. I'm enjoying my new therapist. She's black and she be turning me every which way but loose, like literally. Like she don't play and she's really good, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate that she don't be walking on eggshells with me. Like she just tells me what it is. And we're actually getting some work done, and I appreciate that too. Anyway, I think this is gonna be rather short because that's kind of the end of my list. If there's something that you thought I was gonna talk about but I didn't, okay, let me know down in the comments, and then maybe we can chat about it in the next videos, okay? All right, we'll talk soon. Bye.